philosophies that they're operating behind and which ones make the most sense for you. I think as Rich from IXACT Contact said earlier, the CRMs are all as different as agents are, and there's a right fit for everybody. And so that's what we were kind of hoping to do here. And it looks like over half of you have filled out the poll. If you haven't, we'll keep it open for another minute here. We'd love to know which.
Yeah, only 53%. I'm a little disappointed. We need to get at least 70% of the audience voting on this question.
It's better than the U.S. population for president voting rate.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Too much. So while the last of the votes are coming in here, and I know you guys are going to probably want to see or have your screens up as well. And before we do the live demos, we'll just go in order here of people on my screen. Rich, why don't you discuss your pricing structure?
Sure, happy to. So the price for individual agents and team leaders is $35 per month. There's no contract, so basically billings month by month. If you want to pay annually, it's a 10% savings, so that kind of knocks it down to $31.50. Team members is $25 a month. Typically, everybody starts with a 5-week free trial with IXACT Contact, except rookies. They get 6 months. But I'm doing a little special offer here on the webinar. Anybody who's on this webinar wants to give IXACT Contact a try, just go to our website, and when you hit the sign up button, put in partner code BombBomb. Couldn't be easier to remember. And you get a 90-day free trial. So instead of 1 month, you'll get basically 3 months. Rookies get 6 months free. Corporate deals can include volume-based discounts and even site license pricing. There's no setup fees. I guess the other thing that people ask about with pricing, your $35 a month fee covers this full CRM, doesn't matter the size of your database, entire email marketing platform with the monthly newsletter. And if you don't have one today, you can also create a very nice, beautiful, responsive website for yourself as well. And of course, it includes concierge setup service and unlimited phone support.
Great. So we're gonna end that poll there as well, so everyone can see the slides. And I have your special up on the screen there, Rich, for everybody to see. I do see limited to 100 signups. Is that correct?
Well, it's one of these marketing things. They say it's good to create urgency and scarcity, right? So I don't know if I'll turn away the 101st person or not, but
yeah. All right, Dale, why don't you go over your special?
Yeah, so we have we've got accounts for teams and individuals. Like I said, the really cool thing about the team product that we have is you can really control what everybody has access to, and you can customize everything specifically to how your team works. We offer free trials on our homepage. So if you just go to our homepage and sign up there, I believe we also have realvolve.com/BombBomb. Let me just double check that it's working. It's not working. So just go to the homepage and let us know that BombBomb sent you. But you can go to the homepage. There's a 14-day free trial there, and we'll reach out to you with any information that you need, as much or as little information as you need.
Great, Brandon. Specials offer. Do you have a slide for me, Brandon?
You can just use slide 1, no special slide. Amazingly, Wise Agent is still priced at just $27 a month, and that includes not only the main account holder, but they can have 4 additional team members logged on at the same time, accessing it from different devices. There's no conflict, and everyone will have their own calendar or a call list or task list views, or they can all see everyone else's. And then you can go into setting permissions. So if I can add as many different team members as I want, and as I turn on permissions, that's an additional $27 a month. But then I can control exactly what these team members can see and can't see, or can do and can't do. And then the third style of team we have is called our outside team members, and that's where you can link one Wise Agent account to as many other Wise Agent accounts as you need to, and share information between them. So we really have a lot of people using a combination of all 3 styles. Like a broker might have their own team where some people have full access to see everything. Others are limited to what they can see on the permissions, and then still has the account linked to several other agents that are in the office where they're sharing information or leads back and forth as needed.
Great. Great. Dan from Follow Up Boss.
Yep. So all our pricing's online, followupboss.com/pricing. It's fully transparent. Basically, we're starting around $149 per month for a 3-person team. We do have a single agent plan as well, which is $79 a month. And we offer a 20% discount on annual subscriptions. And that basically includes everything like texting, everything like that. The only thing we do charge extra for is if you do want to take advantage of our dialer feature as well. And we have a 2-week free trial.
Okay. And last but not least, Svi from Contactually.
So go ahead and pull up slide 5. So depending on features, Contactually ranges from $39 a month for the basic package to $99 a month for all of our functionality, pre-built systems, etc. Teams get all that with lead routing, contact sharing, analytics, and more. And of course, we give significant price breaks depending on if you're buying as a team or brokerage. And as you can see, yes, of course, you can enter in the coupon code BombBombRocks for an additional 15% off your first year. Obviously, it's totally free for the first 2 weeks. Give it a go ahead, sign up. One of our expert reps will give you a call within the first few minutes, of course, and walk you through how you can use Contactually for your business. So it's totally free for 2 weeks, so you've got nothing to lose.
Great. Great. So now that everyone knows the pricing, we have another 30 minutes left on this webinar for the bonus time that we allocated for Q&A, but we figured it'd be great to do Q&A at the same time that each one of our panelists actually showed the product live. A lot of times you actually have to see the program or share whatever they would like on their screen for that matter. So I think we're going to start with Ethan. You got the order here. We're going to start with Brandon from Wise Agent. I'm going to give you sharing control. So I'm going to stop my sharing now. And you should be able to share your screen. Here's what we're going to do, everybody, while we sift through these questions and we begin to ask it. Brandon's going to have 3 minutes to give us a demo of his product or say whatever you would like while sharing his screen. And it should be popping up here momentarily. You get to see some of the new features. And we're going to ask everybody to do this in a 3-minute demo while peppering questions. So, Brandon, kick us off.
All right. Can you guys see my screen okay?
Yep, and the clock will still run.
All right, super. So what you're looking at is just the front page, but since I mentioned that we've got a new feature out today, I'm going to jump right into our landing pages and kind of show you how these things work. So there's going to be a whole bunch of different templates up here that you're able to select from. And what's going to happen is as soon as you pick one, it's going to automatically just kind of create that whole landing page for you without you having to do anything. And then you can go and say, hey, now I want to edit this landing page. And so we can add sections onto it. Right now we're just on section 1. I'm going to slide that over there. And here I can go say, what's the layout I want? So I can kind of just click the buttons and get the exact layout I want. I can see what's this going to look like on mobile and what's it going to look like on desktop or on an iPad. If I want to change the background, it's as easy as I can go pick from any of the pictures I've already uploaded or any of the stock pictures, click on the one I want, and that fast it changes the backgrounds for me. So just really, really easy stuff to use. And I'm actually going through this, haven't even had time to play on it too much, so we're kind of learning this together. I can put the divider in or take it out, change the size of the title, or just really change anything on the fly. If I just want to take some words out and cut those out, it changes it immediately. And then, of course, you can put them back in. Down here where we've got all the fields, if I didn't want to collect one of the fields, I can simply just say, hey, I don't want that one, and they go away, or I can click on another button and add them to it. So this is how easy we're making landing pages that you can create for anything out there. And then, of course, you can save it, or if you want to go to the response page and figure out exactly how you want to set that up, you can do it all. It saves it immediately. And then so let me slide this far out of the way. And then
2 minutes in, Brandon. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. As soon as here's an example of one that's done. When a lead comes across and they drop put their email in, a lot of times what happens is they come to the next page and they don't fill anything out. We call those a partial lead. And so in Wise Agent, I'm just going to show you what happens when those leads come across. And this is live. So right here at 11:07 Arizona time, that lead came in off that landing page immediately. And you can see if they went into most other systems, all they're going to have is the information they gave, which is the email address. In Wise Agent, we went and immediately enhanced that. And so as that lead came in, now we've gone and found a picture of her. We've added the company, the title, where she lives. You've got your Gmail integration, but if I click on the little Twitter or the notes, I can see all the notes. I can see, hey, the lead came in at 11:06 and 45 seconds, and then 1 second later, here's everything Wise Agent found and added to it. We're integrated with Twitter, so if I want to see who she's, it found her Twitter and linked it right to Wise Agent, so I can reply or retweet or favorite right from here, so she starts seeing my name come across different channels. Then, of course, it pulled all her social media as well, so I can go click on those. Just really learn a lot about those leads as soon as they come in. And that's my time. To show you guys more, just put some comments in and let us know what you want to see. There's a lot to show here. Thank you.
Okay, great. So if you want to stop sharing, Brandon, we're going to go to Dale from Realvolve. I saw a lot of questions coming through with texting. Anybody have a native texting functionality within their application?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
Partial.
Okay. All right, great. And Dale, if you want to bring up your screen, I think it should be available there for you, and I'll make sure I go through the rest of these questions while you're doing that. Yep.
Is it up?
You're good.
Okay. So, we try to make Realvolve really quick so that you can get in, get the information you need, and get out. So whether you're on your phone or looking at it on the desktop browser, most people are going to want to go to their task list first, because everything you do in Realvolve is based on preset tasks in a workflow. You can just filter by your activity, and the default is that we're only going to show you the things that you're supposed to do today or that are past due. We're not going to give you a big long list of everything that you can't do yet. So for example, there are a list of things that you might need to have scheduled after the photography comes back from a new listing. We're not going to schedule those tasks until you have the photography back. So there's some really smart things that our system does to make sure that you're only focused on today's things and anything that's past due. A couple of things I want to mention on our dashboard. We do have some really cool calculations that are happening. We score all the relationships in your database based on actual conversations going back and forth. We use thousands of different metrics to score those, and we conglomerate those into this R factor score. And we can even predict how much revenue you're going to do based on your R factor and based on your history, your transaction history. We'll tell you how much you can do in the next 12 months, and we'll show you how you can improve that if that's what you want to do. Another really cool thing is this contact cross-section. This is kind of a safety net. So the really cool thing is people that you haven't reached out to often enough are going to show up in this list, and you can click on these contacts and follow up with them here. You can email them, text them, schedule follow-ups, give them a phone call, and you can even change that. If you want to customize, kind of snooze the tasks for later, you can do that all right here from the dashboard screen. So we try to help people be really proactive and plan ahead, but if there's some people that have kind of slipped through the cracks, this is the safety net for that. There's also really cool things you can do while you're working through transactions. It really takes a lot longer to show than we have right now, but things like when you've forgotten to get a referral agreement signed, you're right in the middle of the deal, Realvolve can remind you to do that, automatically address an email to the referring agent, send that out from your email address, referral agreement's already attached, reply comes back to you, the referral agreement's automatically attached and stored in the system. There's really cool things. So we got full texting, email, HTML email, the full BombBomb capability, lots of really cool things you can do there. I recommend going to realvolve.com and start a free trial if you're at all interested, because there's just so much more to cover, and we'll give you a one-on-one walkthrough if you're interested.
Great. And while Zvi is getting his screen ready and Dale is unsharing, normally I wouldn't ask this, but this question has come up 20 times on the questions list here, and it's just the integration with BombBomb. and we should know this off the top of our head, but everyone has contact syncing and the ability to send videos out of each CRM, if I remember correctly.